Hi everyone, here Pyral, here with another vlog. So, it's our usual weekly meetup. I'm with Matt right now. And we're playing Keyforge.
Age of Ascension.
Yes, because, like Matt just said, we're playing the Age of Ascension set because that came out a while ago.
I can play Call of Archons if you want me to. It doesn't matter what you play.
But yeah, like, we just kind of got back into playing Keyforge, and even though like this set came out a while ago,
New one comes out in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Really? In November? Oh wow.
Apparently.
Yeah, there's the third set, which is going to have 2 new houses and
Dinosaur people.
Rotate out 2 houses, but yeah. Also, the starter set for the second set, like, it has more things, like a mat to play with. The counters are better looking, in my opinion.
They're smaller.
But, yeah. And whenever the third set comes out, I'm getting, like, the super awesome deluxe box thing.
You should.
Okay, and yeah, I have 3 decks of the second set.
I have too many.
Yeah, you have like 4,000 decks. But, yep. I think this was the one I just took. I don't remember, but sure, let's play with this. Also, Keyforge is fun. So, we finished our second game, and ignoring like just these physical pieces of amber that we have, we actually had more than that. I had 17 pieces of amber.
I had 48.
And 48 because I had this.
I lost because of the turn counter. That's really it.
And so what this does is it basically doubles each player's amber when it comes into play. And that was played twice. And like, since Keyforge is all about gaining amber, and then at the start of your turn, if you have enough amber to forge a key, like you forge a key, well, I had enough to forge all 3 of my keys before Matt did. And
I ran out of turns.
Yeah, and my battle line was insane.
Are there anything but creatures in that deck? That's a serious question.
This isn't a creature.
You have like 3 non-creatures in that deck.
But yeah, Keyforge is fun. It's
relaxing.
Yes, it's relaxing. It's different than Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all of that stuff, but it's fun in its own way.
You get what you get, and you don't get it.
Yeah, like the whole like aspect of Keyforge is like you just buy a deck and play with it. You can't modify whatever deck you get because every deck is unique.
Literally.
Yes. But yeah, ton of fun. So the floor is cleared. Matt has left. We're not going to talk about what's in that box just yet because I still need to do a few things before I can talk about what's in that box. But yeah. Also, it's raining out. Matt had to run out to his car in the middle of the pouring rain. But Keyforge is a thing. Keyforge is a game that Matt and I, and also Jamie, got back into like December, I think. Like sometime around Christmas. It was like last time Jamie was here. But Keyforge is a ton of fun. Matt and I, we really haven't played much of it recently, or until recently, just because we were just preoccupied with playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But Keyforge is fun, especially since we just got some decks like from the second set. The first set is called Call of the Archon, then the second set is called Age of Ascension. The third set, which is coming out next month, I don't remember what it's called, but I mentioned this before, but they're introducing 2 new classes, and they're rotating out 2 of the classes, or they're called houses. Yeah, 2 of the houses out of the 5 are being rotated out for this next set, so I'm still excited to try it out. And Matt, he has both like starter sets from both sets, or starter boxes from both sets, because those are actually like really handy to have because like they come with like counters and everything. It just makes keeping track of everything so much easier. Like if you just get the deck by itself, all you really have are just the cards to play with. But I believe the next set will rectify that. Anyways, the thing I like about Keyforge, like I was saying earlier as well, it's a card game where all you need to do really is just buy a deck and then play with it. Like there's no trading card game aspect of it. It's just each deck is unique, and yeah, it's it's a ton of fun. Like it makes collecting the decks like pretty fun as well. Again, like you can't really like dismantle the decks and like trade cards from them. You just need to trade like your own deck or whatever if you wanted to do that. But yeah, and each deck it actually is. I mean, all decks aren't going to be like completely balanced with each other. Like some decks are just going to be better, some decks are going to be worse. But like each deck that's built, like will at least run decently well. But again, like there's always just going to be some that are better or worse than others. But yeah, out of the decks that I've chosen, well, not chosen, like randomly got, I have one deck from each set that's like just really good, and the one that I beat Matt with today, because we played 2 matches, but the deck that I used for the second match, that might be the best one that I have. So the cool thing about Keyforge actually is there is an official app, and you can just scan QR codes and register each of your decks. I have 6 decks in total, and yeah, they're like, it's pretty handy. And then like there's also like a fan-made website where you can see how your deck will rank statistically against others, although it's just based on an algorithm that isn't perfect, but still. I think this one, is it T. Clayton? Is that my best deck? Is that the one that I won with earlier? I don't know, I haven't really been updating. I just use it to keep track of like which decks I have, and then I'll put the names of each of these decks into that fan-made website. But yeah, Keyforge is fun. That's basically what I'm here to say. Also, a fun little fact, I guess, but Matt's girlfriend Catherine is also into Keyforge, and according to Matt, she pulled a really good deck from the first set. It's a deck that has these really rare cards called the Horseman cards. There's the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse or whatever, and she has a deck that has all 4 of them, and they're supposed to be really good cards. So that's something I would like to see next time I play against her. But yeah, Keyforge is a game I recommend. I can't wait till the 3rd set comes out, just because I want to try out things from the new houses and get myself my own little starter kit thing, or whatever the deluxe box that they're coming out with is, because it comes with like counters, deck boxes, stuff like that. But yeah, I like Keyforge. That's about it. So thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time for another vlog. Later.